Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Zahid and my work focuses on productivity, business and systems analysis, helping you become more self-aware, adopt better work habits and make business life simpler. In this video, I will be creating a Google Calendar to incorporate my findings of the S.P.I.E.S analysis into a weekly schedule. You will need to have seen my S.P.I.E.S Model 2025 video, linked in the description, to get the most out of this tutorial. Please note, this video is not about how you configure Google Calendar functionality. This is very much about how mine is set up against my S.P.I.E.S analysis findings. So here is my life map. The purpose of this session is to pencil in these findings into a Google Calendar so that I can plan my daily routine to work towards my life goals. As you can see, there are many goals here. However, I realize that I may not get everything to my weekly schedule. So long as I get my priorities in though, that's what matters. Firstly, you can see I've blocked out my weekly work schedule as I consider that separate from my life map. I work in an office and aside from my earnings and the time I commit to work, there isn't a large impact on my private hours. For you, it may be different, and there may be big impacts between work time and private time. But that's fine. You can create your own schedule accordingly. For me, I keep them separate as much as possible. There are rules I follow for my calendar. Number 1, this is time I schedule for specific tasks, but they are not set in stone. I reserve the right to change my schedule as needs arise through normal day-to-day living. Number 2, the purpose of the calendar is for me to build habits as opposed to relying on the calendar like a rota or a timetable. And number 3, I rule my schedule does not rule me. I will only review my schedule occasionally. I do not live and die by it and I do not record everything that happens. Only specific tasks in the schedule are recorded, such as my daily caloric intake, for example. So here in orange are my social blocks set out for specific tasks. I commit half an hour every night to support my children and their schoolwork and just checking in with them as a family. This is specific scheduled time for them, and it isn't to say that I am not available to them at any other time. Friday evenings are scheduled for friends and I rotate who I meet as much as possible. I have also penciled in Saturday afternoons for regular family outings. You can see from the physical calendar that I have penciled in my sleep of 7.5 hours as I really want to build that as a good habit. My morning consists of 45 minutes of get ready time and 1.5 hours in the gym, including a shower before work. My breakfast is at 12 since I am doing intermittent fasting from the night before, and an evening meal at 6:30 p.m. In between these two, I will have a protein shake and a fruit snack to stick within an 1800 calorie daily limit. I intend to track these daily on an app like MyFitnessPal. Finally, I have a half-hour evening walk to up my daily steps straight after my meal. I am doing a master's dissertation, so for the intellectual dimension, I have penciled in 1.5 hours most evenings and 3 hours Sunday afternoons for that task. In actual fact, all things being equal, this will be a top priority until completion. I have also marked 1.5 hours for my blog and YouTube output, but I will not extend these hours as the dissertation will be the top priority. I may even steal time out of this occasionally for the dissertation work. Onto the emotional calendar. I will apply half an hour daily before sleep to mindfulness practice. This will be a combination of daily gratitude review, reflection, and then the actual mindfulness session combined with breathing exercises. The Sunday morning session is specifically about reviewing my interactions with people through the week and noting down how I improve those interactions to get more out of them. For spiritual, the morning prayer sessions are a start of an area of my life I have neglected previously. so these are meant to play a bigger and bigger role in my daily life as time goes on. I'm taking baby steps with the intention of committing more and more time to my spirituality wherever possible. This is an area of my life I am actively researching and hoping to make plans for in the next 6 months. Finally, I'm left with some gaps in my schedule, especially during the weekends. I will keep these so as to use them for ad hoc events in my life. Remember, the schedule is meant to build habits, not rule my life. So that, ladies and gents, is my life map, penciled into a weekly, daily routine. If I do say so myself, it is a pretty simple thing to do, but the proof is in the pudding, and it's actually all about adhering to the tasks. That is the challenge. I will only realize the benefits by actually sticking to it. By the way, and a bit of a shameless plug here is a Notion template created by my daughter for the S.P.I.E.S model. This is another example of how you can plan the S.P.I.E.S model into a daily routine. Each dimension is tracked to its own specific page, which you can use to build and track your life map. Also, I can now start using Zettelkasten for my tasks within my schedule. For example, in my case, Zettelkasten would be a brilliant solution for my master's dissertation. I would recommend you keep an eye on your schedule once a week. That is what the Sunday morning sessions are for. Track it and make changes where necessary if things are not working. I would argue that you will need to do this for at least 2 months to know what benefits this is giving you. Any less than that means you haven't really given it a chance for it to embed in your life. That brings this video to an end. I really hope it was helpful, educational and informative. I have other videos planned and I would love to hear if this method is helpful to you. Until then, thank you very much for watching. As always, please like and subscribe to help grow my channel, and also please click the notification bell to be notified of the latest videos. Thank you and goodbye.